Okay. 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 Yeah, that should last the whole stream. Wait, only gonna be like what? An hour, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. No, 2 hours. Ha ha ha, that was so funny. Okay. Okay. Uh, so the way up. Um, ah, just turn that up a little bit. Okay. Okay. Um, what? I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. Okay, so we are on day, was it 73? Um, you know, how did that grow? I was offline. Well, I guess I can take my shuriken and replant it. So, um, great live stream so far. Yapping to myself. Again, did they change stuff? Does stuff like grow offline? No. Well, no, I just reset that. That's fun. Um, I guess I'm gonna go see how much leather I have. Maybe I'll be able to make some bookshelves. I need 3 paper and 1 leather. Leather. None. Leather. None. Leather 3. It's not bad, not bad. Leather, leather, leather. 3 pieces of leather. $3. That's what I need to start. You know what? I don't know how much that is, but that's a good start, you know? A cow farm. That is what I need. I remember there was already a kind of pen down here. Yeah, right over here. So I think I'm just gonna steal this. Make it bigger. And then use that. You know. Big brain. I'm such a big brain. I am very smart, guys. Oh, no. You're very smart. So we fill in that. We get rid of these. Sorry, sheep, you gotta die. And the horse. Okay, now I chop that down. Now, just do that. Yep. Breed you. And then I just keep taking this back to there. Yeah, 'cause that goes, yeah. Actually, you know what? That can go. Yeah, moo. No, no, come back. Cowies, I have your food. Moo. I mean, whoever thought they would attempt to escape? That looks terrible. You know what? That looks 10 times better. And every 2, I put a torch. Okay. Okay. And it doesn't add up. Yay. Fun. How do I make this add up? Yes. If I do this, it will add up. Right? Yeah. No. That's actually... Yeah. You know what? Da. This is... The only way to truly shorten it would be to bring it all back one, but I don't want to do that. Actually, maybe if I did this. That's annoying. Guess what I need is... That looks even worse. I I guess I just need to make some more fences. That's what I need. That's what I'm gonna do. Food. I'll just turn, yeah. And then that goes into that, and then that can just go into that, yeah. That works. That works great. Okay, now let's go fix that. Make it even. Does he see me? That guy sees me. That's crazy. I didn't think they could. At least from the distance I was. That's interesting. Okay. Ah! Mm. Hmm? Wait. Oh. Guess if I had that there. That still doesn't do it. Because then you put Can anything make that even? Because I would need that there. That there. That there. Nope. Um. Um. This is actually really kind of annoying. So if I put what? None of this adds up. This is really annoying. No, that still doesn't work. Um. Hmm. I really want it every 2 though. Hmm. So I did something like that over here because here the light, no light, but so if I have that there, yeah, no matter what, um, hmm, no matter what, it does that. Dude's also about to fall in. You know what? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna do this then. Just give him a big area. Okay, they're locked in. Now I can break all this and maybe somehow something will work. I don't know. Two, 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 two. Nope. Two. Okay. That end works. And two, 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 two. Okay, that works. Okay. So since that works, I don't know. And then I put this. That's too high. I put that there. Put that there. And then set that there. Are you Mmm. Mmm. I hate when that happens. Are you kidding me? Okay. So it goes there. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. I come back. You know, I'll put these up there. I'll put that up there. Put that up there. Okay. I'll go add these real quick. Ah! We'll start with some of this, some of this, some of this. And a skeleton. In full armor. The chance of that happening on Java is actually kind of rare. But why up here? Nope. Hi, red sheep. Right there. Hi, bunny. Man. That's even one of our favorite animals. Oh, no. Nope. 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 Not dying. Not dying today. Not dying today. Not today. What? I wasn't able to sleep? No, I need more health. Me not going out there like this. Hmm. Ah. Huh? I I don't even want to question. Okay, now we go add a tiny creeper. Nope. Yeah. So now if we come in here, we'll just add. Yeah, that works. And then whenever I need, I just yoink. 1, 2, 3. Just feed the rest to you. Yeah. Yeah. That's great. That works great. What is up here? Oh. Oh. Hmm. There's 2 houses up here. Hmm. Well, I might actually tear them down and build myself another house. Hmm. Decisions. Decisions. Oh, I built myself a dock down there. This is only day 75. 25 more days left. I don't have a calculator. Let me just pull up my calculator real quick. Do, 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 25 times 20. 500 minutes. Divided by 60. 8 hours left. I have over 8 hours left till I finish this. Oh my goodness. That's insane. 8 hours till I reach day 100. That's insane. Yeah, hi, Mary. Oh, please say I got that right. If I got that wrong, I'm gonna be really kind of upset. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna tear these houses down and build myself a second house up here. You know, that's what I should do. And my pick already broke. I think I have a ton left. I think that'd be super kind. What? Oh, that's right. Hay bales, neglect, fall damage. Yeah, so I think I still have stuff. Get back to work. I mean, they don't have a job. So if I go back, I should be able to find, I should have a couple picks and stuff to go tear down those houses. You know what? Yeah, we'll throw that there. Not in there. Yep, there's one. Here they are. I just deposit all this. I actually need that. Deposit. We'll have a shovel on me as well. I'm just gonna grab picks, shovels, picks. Okay. Another use shovel. I don't need all that. You know what? I know you shouldn't do that. Do I have mods? No. I only have a texture pack, and at that, like, it's not like I really use them. I just can't be bothered to update when it comes time. That's why I don't have mods. Because you have to, every time there's a new update to Minecraft, you gotta update the mods, and I just can't be bothered. It's silly. And so I kind of give up, and I didn't really use mods anyway. They were just too hard to use. I mostly used the mod stuff for shaders, and it looked terrible. I tried to get that working on this world. It looks absolutely terrible because my FOV is max. But I can't live without max FOV. You know? It's just what I want. I need the Quake Pro FOV. Go Sack, you got this. What? What? Ask me some questions. I'm pretty bored. I've been talking to myself for ages. At least, I believe it was myself for ages. Please, questions. Oh, I must have put a massive delay on this stream. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I'll have to fix that for the next stream. Lower it to be more like 30 seconds, not like however long it is. To be honest, we'll put that there. We'll put those there. Questions, please? Please? Any questions? No? Wow. Okay, goodbye. This is pretty boring. This is probably my worst stream ever. Actually, no, that's a lie. My worst one is when nobody is watching but myself. To be brutally honest, that used to be every single one I did. I'm not kidding. Seriously, every single stream I did was me talking to myself for hours. It was so much fun. It was just me, myself, and I. You know what? I'm going to turn these into logs. I'm going to make myself a crafting table. I'm going to slap it down right here. I'm going to go grab. Nope. Some of this. Some of this. We're going to do that. And we're going to craft that. And we're just going to put that there. Yes, now I get all the materials. Okay. Nice. Yeah, laugh at me. I know, it's so funny. You guys are very engaging. Very engaging. At this point, I'm just, as I said, I'm talking to myself, playing the game. Drop some lore. What kind? Just like anything. I gotta feed these guys first. Hi, mini cow. You get the rest. You special. Just any. I play video games. There you go. I know it's crazy. I don't know. It's I have no idea. My usual engaging people aren't here. It's really sad. you're gonna leave? Oh, okay. I mean, it's not like I was targeting myself or anything. Well, w- to be brutally honest, I think they were already asleep. I think that's why nobody's watching, 'cause they're asleep. Okay. It's not 'cause I'm boring. I mean, I am a tad bit boring, but thanks, Mai. That was really kind. I really appreciated that. I hate that sticker so much. Also, by the way, I definitely didn't just realize that you're Mai. I've known all this time. I just was speaking like that. Ha, your phone died. Imagine. Oh, wait, that's right. You have an iPhone. I was gonna say, your Chromebook and your phone have the same charger, but I realized you have an older iPhone. They don't have the same charger. Sorry. Um, you know what? I'm gonna say some stuff I haven't told anybody, 'cause it's just you and me, Mai. No one else is here. It's just me, myself, and I, at least, I think. I mean, I don't really care if other people hear this, because this is going on the internet afterwards anyway, so, you know. So, you know, uh, how do I word how do I phrase this? Um, what I talked about in my last stream. Do huh? Okay, that's random. No, do you remember what I talked about in my last stream? I need a response, yes or no, because if you say no, then I'm gonna have to say all that again. And I really kind of don't want to, but if you don't remember, it's kind of pointless for me to say the new stuff without you knowing the old stuff. So do you know what I said in my last stream? No. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. This is fun. I love doing this every week. Well, I would at least hope you would remember this about Eden. Do you remember that? Do you? I think you do, but I don't know. Also, this is probably the worst conversation I'm ever having with somebody, because it's delayed. I say something and then like 5 minutes later you respond. Feels like I'm texting in our class group chat. Ah, thank you. Now you remember it. Well, uh, basically, remember we were talking about the other day? Just me and you, like, texting. how we talked about what was it? The hmm, the stuff. Yes, how I was gonna send her this message. Well, I did. It kind of made her uncomfortable, and I apologized for it, as I should. Uh, then I made a comment about how I just wasn't gonna speak to her for the rest of the week. Um, and this was Tuesday, and I've sort of held true to that. Basically, I told her I wasn't gonna talk to her unless she talked to me, you know? I know you don't, but we're just gonna go along with it and say you do know. And so basically, uh, um, what happened was, so I haven't spoken to her this week. Like, I've done really good about that. That's not a good thing, but we're just gonna leave it at that. And so, yeah. So there was that, and then, um, are you kidding me? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Eh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uh, Give me a moment. Yeah, give me one moment and I'll answer your question. I literally just have to run to my base real quick. Um, uh, Eek. Yeah, just give me a moment and I'll respond. Okay. This is I left every single one of those there. Oh, you. No. Okay. We're just gonna run back to my base. Give me a moment. Okay. Me respond in a moment. Okay. Oh, so now I'm safe, which means I can talk. I will pay attention to if it becomes night. Ooh, day 76. That's fun. Uh, why was I so awkward in German? Well, I'm getting to that. Basically, my ooh. See, I know he might watch this, which is the annoying part. Um, Maybe I'll text you personally this. Ooh. Now see, this is a big decision if I want to say this on here or not. I mean, this is like you said your phone was dead, so it's not like I would get a response otherwise. Um, could you like type something in chat if you're still there? Just so I know, you know? Hello. You still there? You gonna say something? But this is more of like direct like response. Sort of. And I don't really have anything else to talk about. Wait, how are you watching this if your phone's dead? Because this doesn't work on your Chromebook. I think Collar and Eden like each other. I said it. Oh, sorry. Also, I said it. Yeah. I just whispered it into the microphone. I think Collier and Eden like each other. Or else they talk way too much. No, I'm serious. Like, I'm not joking. That's why it was really awkward. Wait, what? No, no. Spill it. Spill it in the chat. No. Don't worry. The chats aren't like they don't stay. Once the stuff gets posted, it goes. Like I don't know what it is. My chats just don't work afterwards. At least I don't think they do. Spill it. But she doesn't though. Like I don't really care how he acts around her. It's how she acts around him. You know? You know? You hear me? No, I'm serious, especially yesterday. Yesterday's what pushed it for me. That's why I was kind of awkward in German today. Yeah, I didn't make a single bit of eye contact with her. Yeah. Well, it sure does feel like it. I'm not buying what she says. But Cammy said, yes, you didn't know. Now, what was I saying? No, anyway, today I didn't make a single bit of eye contact with her. How does talking about football help with that? No, 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 no. They were talking about football. Football. That has nothing to do with that. My. Okay? Okay? Like, really? Like, okay, I get it if. But she says she doesn't like. But it's super annoying for me. Well, all I know is that the past couple of days they've talked about football a lot. And then the one thing that threw it for me, the one thing that pushed it for me, Mai. Also, why did you leave? I guess I'm just gonna tell this to no one. Is the comment he made in the class group chat last night about the specifically to her about green. That is what pushed it for me. I changed my backgrounds on everything. I changed my backgrounds on everything. I changed my phone password. I changed her contact name. I can't get rid of stories in my life because I love it. If I could, I probably would. But I don't want to leave it. What do you mean, huh? You didn't know? Seriously, the one comment he said pushed it. No, I'm not saying it on here, but you know it. You do know it. I'll tell you Monday. But no, so I changed my password. I changed her contact. I unpinned it. I muted our class group chat so I didn't get any of those directly. If I really wanted to push it, I would have removed her as admin, but that would be pushing it. Well, your phone's dead, and second of all, I'm only gonna tell you in person. I'm not gonna say it online. That's very unsecure of me. Okay? I'm not fully dumb. No, but yeah. The one comment he made. No, because that's when people start removing and adding people and it gets chaotic. People use their power. So I made it me and her, and I don't even think she knows she's admin anymore. So I'm just saying. Bro, you spilled your secrets online. I know I did. But, you know, not everything. I don't really know. I'm serious though. No, I don't care. First of all, it was my group chat in the first place that I made for us, so you know. Actually, in English class today, I was cracking my neck whilst Collier was presenting. I just happened to look towards her. She was smiling and laughing. Nobody else was. She was. And also, every time he falls over in his chair, laughing. At lunch today, she was laughing at Collier. I'm just saying. Oh, wow. We just spent. No, sack is a fungi, though. N- n- did did you not pay attention in science class? Sack fungi. Like, oh my goodness. It, sack is a fungi. No wonder you didn't pass that class. I'm sorry I brought that up. I know I mentioned it. No, I know sack is a fungi. No, I am a fun guy, but I also am a fun guy. I mean, the fact that you failed that class is in the past, but yeah, wasn't it like a 50 or 60 something? I'm sorry. Let's just. Nope. Sorry. We'll leave it in the past. I've been punished for that. We're just gonna leave it. I ended the year with a C. Hey. I can be a fun guy. Fun guy. Yeah, isn't that what I said? I'm confused. My confusion is through the roof. Uh, hmm. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I've been at this for okay, I've been at this for roughly. So, I've been at this for like an hour-ish. I think I'm gonna call it. Basically, I just yapped. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm just gonna call it the stream quits, you know? They're usually roughly an hour. And so, it's gonna be roughly an hour. So, this was a fun stream, guys. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next week on Friday for another stream with Zach.